Hi everyone, so I'm here in Bristol, as you can see, and I'm not actually making a video tutorial today. I've been meaning to do one this week, but I just got caught up with a few things, and I'm sort of like thinking what to say next on the next video. So one of the things I really wanted to just like talk about is my experience with music, my experience living here as well. So I've been sharing a studio here in Bristol for a while in a place called Old Mould House. It's pretty good, and it's one of the things I would advise you guys to do as producers is if you can get a studio in a shared environment with other producers, I highly advise it because then you get to meet other professionals and other people that are like also in the same situation as you are, and they're doing their thing, right? And you can get a little bit of knowledge from them as well, because they might be at different stages in their career, and it's a very good thing, you know. I mean, obviously online is also quite important because you can visit forums, and you can talk to people that have been around for ages, and they might just give you some good advice. But ultimately, I think it's about the human connection. Same thing with music. Same thing when you create music. You create music for yourself, but also I believe that music is there to be shared, and you can share quite a few things in regards to your influences in music. What makes you unique, I suppose, or what makes your music interesting, and kind of take it from there. So these are kind of like ramblings today. It's just sort of like a ramblings video about what I think after I've been making music for well over 20 years, and I've been teaching music as well, music production for about 7 years and a bit now, nearly 8 years. And obviously I've been in touch with quite a few producers as a teacher as well. So there's a few things I wanted to share. So yes, obviously convey a message with your music, convey your own unique style. Don't fall into the trap of like copying whatever is out there, because you are not them. You have to, it's almost like you're your own person, you're an individual, and you have to convey that through your music. And I think that's really important, because that's what's going to give you a unique identity, right? So I mean, obviously it's quite easy to fall into the trap of like trying to fit in with any specific genre of music, so something like drum and bass, or if you're trying to do dubstep, or it's just easy because there is some kind of easy way of doing it in regards to, I don't know, there's like a certain set of rules, and sometimes we as humans, we need like a set of rules so we don't get lost. But at the same time, I just think that rules are there to be broken, and those producers that actually break the rules, and those producers that actually create a sound that sounds quite unique and interesting, even if it's based off a recognized genre of music, those are the producers that actually, in my experience, those are the producers that make it through, right? And it's funny though, because I had, for example, students that have never made music in their life, but they have this true passion, and they're not scared of making something that sounds awful, or and then they might not be confident, and they might just come around and be like, I don't know about this track, and then they might just I might just listen to what they created, and I'll be blown away, and it might be like the first or second track. So ultimately it's about your passion and your true passion for music, right? So that's kind of like my advice. The other things as well, the other sort of like rumbles I wanted to talk through, it's also that don't fall into the trap of like having to buy new equipment and having to buy new plugins. And it's an industry, right? It's not almost like you fall into the trap of like having to buy a new guitar every 2-3 months. It doesn't work that way. So I think it's not a matter of what the newest plugins you got. It's a matter of how well you know the plugins, and how well versed are you with sound design. It's basically how you can take your idea and how you can convey it as quickly as you can, right? You need to you need to start with something, and you need to be like, right, I'm just gonna do this, and it takes you 3 steps to get it done, rather than buy a new equipment that then you have to learn, and then you're going to have to spend hours trying to learn a new synth, and you might not get the results that you're after, or you might end up sounding like someone else. Like, for example, like some of the things I was saying to you guys about Operator. Operator is quite an old synth, it's been around for ages, but the capabilities are endless. It's limitless. One of the things I wanted to really emphasize is the fact that music creation, electronic music, or any sort of music is literally limitless. There's so much that you can do. You could be stuck with the same synthesizer, and you can come up with like new sounds for the rest of your life, because you just keep growing in your scales, you might actually start noticing nuances on the filter when you sweep the filter or whatever, or when you play with the resonance and stuff like that. So that's quite, I find that that's quite important, and I think that's one of those things that's not emphasized enough. There is a bit in this culture, this I don't know, this sort of attitude of like, oh, you always have to buy the new thing, this is going to give you the new sound, and the new sound, nothing is going to give you the new sound. The new sound is in your head. The new sound, you have to give yourself the new sound. You need to give yourself the new sound by knowing the tools that you got at your disposal. All right. So anyway, I know it's a bit of a long one, and it's not really a tutorial, but I just wanted to kind of share that with you. And yeah, I hope you enjoy it. I hope you find this valuable. And yeah, good luck with your music careers and everything. And yeah, next one will be a tutorial. Let me know. I don't know. Maybe just leave a comment if there's anything that you would like me to cover. You can give me some ideas, and I'll make another tutorial for you guys. All right. Take care, everyone, and talk to you soon.